Yeah, it's Johnny Jones. I'm here at home, and today I am testing every one of those radios that I got out of the previous eBay lot. Now, these videos take a long time to make, and they take up a lot of space. There's a lot of editing, and I hope it isn't too long-winded. But from now on, if I do buy a lot, I think I'll break it up into separate videos, because let me tell you guys, this took a lot of effort. But it's all for you. You're over there somewhere. Let's get to the video.
You get off my porch. Yeah, you get off my porch. Get off my Get off my porch. Go on. Go on.
Next test is the TRC 440, which I did find a little plate for, so now I know what it is. I think I look at the bag, but anyways, I have the mic that it came with hooked up to it, to my dosimeter with my homemade dummy load on top, and let's see if it turns on here. That something happened there. Came on for a half second. Okay, so there's no DC switch in the back. All we heard was some crackling, and that was it. No output. Uh-oh. Sounds like it might be done with. Especially that sound it made beforehand. Alright, well, unfortunately, that's going to be a problem. Okay, actually, I just smacked it because, hey, that fixes everything, right? And the lights came on, so there must be a loose connection in the back. I wonder if it transmits anything? Oh, it does. Yeah, so it is actually putting out audio 1 2 3 audio. So it doesn't swing that much, but that could also be the mic and the fact that it's probably been in a frickin' closet forever. But yeah. All right then. Let's get on to the next radio. All right, up next we have the Uniden PC55. Let's go ahead and see if it works. The volume button's in a little bit different position than... Okay, so that comes on. I have way too large of hands to be messing with this. Can't hear anything. Squelch is all the way down. Oh, there we go. I'm not going to be hearing much because of the dummy load, but alright, let's see if anything happens. Put it on 9, and I'll keep my radio on here on 9. That way we can hear something. Okay. 1 2 3 audio check. 1 2 3 audio. My modulation just stuck. Wow, okay. So that's 3-watt carrier. Easy up to 10 watts, just blowing into it. That's not bad. Huh. Well, there we go. That is not too bad at all. Next radio. This does not take a standard Radio Shack plug. In fact, it'll squeal when I plug it in here if I can do this one-handed. But it does show modulation. So yeah, we're gonna have to find a different mic for that. But that actually appears to be working. Now, I could be wrong, and I'm not 100% on that, but it does actually appear to be transmitting at least. Okay, so we've added a Cobra mic instead, a 6-pin that I dug up, and let's see what that does. Up here. Audio 1 2 1 2 3 4 audio check 1 2. Well, that's weird. That just audio just went from working to not working at all. Hello, audio. Okay, so it's actually the mic plug that's a problem, because if I move this slightly, it doesn't work. Audio 1 2 3 4. All right, nothing there, right? Audio 1 2 3 4 audio. I know that that's so generic to yell audio like that, and I really don't want to, but I don't know what else to say. Oh, I know. Oreo, stuffed, double stuffed Oreo. All right, so there's an issue with the mic. I don't know if it's a mic or not, but we're gonna change the mic out and see if that Superstar mic. Oreo.
I like Oreos.
Okay. Let's see if we can mess with it and if it'll mess it up. Nothing. So this has an issue with the mic port. So I'm going to have to open it up, solder a few connections. I guarantee that's all it is. And then we should have a good working radio. Up next, the Realistic TRC 410. Got it hooked up to the standard Radio Shack mic, and let's... Oh, I wonder if that's a power issue. Let's check our power connectors. It's not the power connectors. Let's take out the mic and see if it still does that. It stopped. Alright, let's try a different mic. This mic might be messed up, but I tested it with the other radio and it wasn't, so I don't know. Let's get back to this with another mic. Okay, we have another mic hooked up. It does not seem to be doing that anymore, and so I might go back to that Maxon radio and see if this mic works on that. Let's see. Squelch down, volume up. Not hearing anything there. Let's go down to 9. See if we can receive. Since I'm not hearing any static, I'm just going to transmit on my other radio and see if we get anything.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio.
It is actually receiving. The signal should be up at up there, pretty up there, considering I'm transmitting over the side of it. But
1, 2, 3. Audio check. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Audio check. 1, 2, 3. Audio. Okay, let's see up here. You can get that. Audio. 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio check. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't pay much attention to that modulation. I haven't set it for this radio exactly. I'm not really using it, but you see the meters on this scale works all the time. This dosimeter work all the time. So, okay, that's working. Another one that works. Wow. Okay, here is the first of our Realistic TRC 433s. I just kind of want to do something different. Plus, since they're holding up my dosimeter, I didn't want to try any of those yet. So let's see if this one works. I'm really excited about this one. Let's see. Okay, so it does come on. See if we get any noise. Okay, we have noise. That's good. Let's turn the RF gain down in case we try to transmit into it and it messes it up. Let's go to channel 9 because that's what my other radio is on. Let's make sure the volume's up just a little bit, and let's see if it transmits.
1, 2, 3. Audio check. 1, 2, 3.
Now I could crank this mic up more, but it might cause some feedback issues.
Audio 1, 2, 3. Audio check. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so that's way too much on the mic gain there. I'll keep that on probably 2. So that's working. Let's see how well it receives.
1, 2, 3. Audio check. 1, 2, 3.
That's not good. That signal should be higher.
1, 2, 3. Audio check. 1, 2, 3. Audio. Honestly, guys, it's a little bit low on the receive. This should be definitely picking up more than this, and it's kind of muffled. It's not this radio either, or my radio. This is the radio that's the problem here. I don't know if it's that much of a problem, but yeah, I should be getting more than this considering I'm transmitting right beside of it.
Well, working. Might need a little, it's definitely going to need a little maintenance. But without further ado, let's get to the next one. This is the little Starlee ST1000, which I was really interested in seeing if working because I just really like the small form factor in this. You could probably put it in a four-wheeler or something, but I was interested in what it would do. It just kind of looks cool. The knobs are a bit loose. It does come on. I don't know if it squelch works. I can't hear anything because we're pretty much in a dummy load. So that's all we have is squelch volume there. So we're getting something there. Is that someone talking or what? What's the deal? Weird. Let's see if we can transmit. No transmit. Because it's showing transmission. Well, nothing? That was weird. I don't know. No carrier, nothing. Damn, I was hoping this would actually work. Let's smack it a few times. Yeah, the smack... Okay, something's wrong with this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Audio check. Not much there at all. And there's something wrong with this, obviously. Damn, that sucks. Well, there's one that doesn't work that we might be able to get fixed. We'll have to look inside and see what's going on with it. But if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. You know, the good thing about these lots is that you don't put a lot of money in them. You don't have a lot of money in them. So even if something like this happens, it's all right. You know, you can usually make enough profit to not have to worry about a few broken ones. Anyways, let's go on to the next one. Okay, this Cobra 20 Plus is screwed. Look at this. I plug in a mic, and is that like a channel up and down sound, or what? Was this like... Did this have a mic where it had up and down buttons on it, or is this... I don't know. I've used so many different mics here, and I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's so weird. Okay, it just did it. I don't know what the hell this... Alright, next radio. Alright, up next we have this Radio Shack weather radio. I've looked all over my room. I cannot find a mic for this thing. You'd think I'd have one with all the stuff I have, but I don't. So we might have to just short some pins and see what happens. But let's see if anything happens when we turn it on. That is weather. That's weather option right there, or the weather switch. It's saying weather alert there. Am I supposed to be hearing something? Let's see what we can do with these pins, by the way. Usually this is pretty easy. You just jam shit in there and it works.
Monthly total to 1.44 inches. The total precipitation for the year now stands at 10.63 inches. Sunset tonight is at 7:30.
So that's that pin right there. Oh, this is set up to actually change channels on the mic. Okay, that's why the mic is different. This actually changes channels. There's a channel button on the mic, is what I mean to say.
This transmitter is serving the foothills and southern...
Okay, let's go to CB. So we're getting reception there, it sounds like. This is going to be a little difficult. We're going to try to transmit if we can find it. So, channel up, channel down, receive. Okay, so we found our transmit. It's right here. It's going to be one of those issues where, do I find a mic or do I rewire it? And if I find a mic, I could probably sell this for more, considering it'll have a mic with the up-down buttons. Problem being is that I'm probably going to pay a lot more for the mic than I even did for the radio. So it might be worth it just to rig something up for this, which may actually be a fun video. Anyways, let's go ahead and go to the next one. Okay, here's the Stalker III radio. I'm going to try it with the Cobra style 6-pin and see if that works first and foremost. Squelch is down, volume's up, A&L's off. Let's see if we can hear anything. I don't hear anything. No transmit, no receive. Let's go ahead and try another mic. Okay, on this one here, we do get transmit. We just don't get receive very, at all. So we are getting transmit. But this receives an issue. One of these this mic plug needs to be configured, and then we can see from there if anything goes wrong. So this is gonna be, might do some live stuff with these where I work on them live. I don't know yet. Now, funny enough, this one actually has a connector in the back for this little radio connector, but the other one I looked at literally just had the wires coming out of the back, and it looked factory. So there was some difference in the manufacturing of these, which is interesting. I don't know why they would go from one to the other. Now, you could say, well, maybe it was an aftermarket modification, but it wasn't actually, because there's no hole back there for that this once went and that someone just stuck wires through. It's actually made that way from the manufacturer. So one has the connector for the radio, and the other one doesn't. So that's interesting to note, and it'll help me keep up with them too. If I'm able, I always try to use the DC cord for these radios instead of the AC, just in case there's something wrong with the radio. It's better to use something like 12 volts than to risk dealing with 110. So, yeah, I do a step down in the radio, but even still, okay, here's the power. Okay. Now, in the listing, it said one of these didn't work. One of these didn't work, is what was said in the listing. And I don't see that as a problem. One of them didn't turn on anyway. That's what they said. They said, didn't say it didn't work. They said didn't come on. So, I don't know. Let's see if we can transmit. Audio, 1, 2, 3. Audio. Damn it, this is that low mic. Shit. Alright, here's the noise canceling preamp mic. I need to get rid of some of these damn mics if they're not working.
Check 1, 2, 3. Audio check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. Audio check 1, 2, 3.
Alright, that is working.
Check 1, 2, 3. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's weird. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this up, because this one sounds dull like the other one, kind of. I wonder if it's an intrinsic quality of these radios.
1, 2, 3. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4. Audio.
The audio is really bassy. To be honest with you, I don't think I like that, because you lose a lot of intelligibility when just the I figured this would be really tinny because of that small speaker, but actually it's really bassy, and bass just doesn't really give you as much quality to your voice and intelligibility as higher pitch sound does. So I don't know. I'd like to keep it, and it looks great. My phone ended up dying on that last video, but we're gonna have to do more experiments with the realistic. I want to know if I can hear people as well as I could on my old realistic. But anyways, I think that finally does it. A lot of great radios that work. According to some people, they're garbage radios, but you know what? I like CB radios, and I won't put one down other than that fucking Cobra 19. Anyways, it's Johnny Jones. I'm here at home, and I'll see you later.